Hello, my YouTube friend, Pop Comics here, and today we're going to go through a ton of packages of comic books. We have 23 packages, over $1,500 worth of comic books I bought, and this is going to be a ton of fun. All right, let's start digging into these packages. This package has 5 comics in it. I paid $43.70. It feels like it was packaged pretty well. It's like a brick of cardboard inside the package. And I bought this one in November. We got some older packages here. We're going to be catching up. All right, let's open up this package. Okay, we got a cardboard brick inside, so that's cool. And we got a handful of comic books here. Looks like some oldies. All right, let's see what we got. All right, whoa. Okay, so we have some cartoon stuff. I'm wondering what I went after in this lot because I'm not collecting these at the moment, but this is cool looking. We have TV screen cartoons number 133. It's a Scare Sprite guide. I wonder if that means it's rare. It's got some fading there, but it's not too bad. Animal Antics number 27. This one looks really cool. Love that one. It's got some brittle chipping there, but not too bad. Atomic Mouse number... I don't see the number, but that's a really cool looking comic book. I like superhero animals, so that's really cool. Oh, Sugar and Spike. I am collecting Sugar and Spike actively right now, so that's cool. We have number 60. Like to put a set of those together. Oh, I probably bought it for this. We have Little Max number 27. I really like these Little Max. They're just really fun and colorful and cute. It does have a bit of subscription crease and a few other creases, so not in the best shape, but still really happy to have it. Really cool comic books. Okay, that was a fun lot. I really enjoyed those. Okay, we have this package here. I paid $19.50. It's for one comic book. I bought this last June. This one's old. All right, let's open up and see what's inside. Okay, I don't remember what's in here. This I got, what, 7 months ago? I'm not even sure what that is, just looking at the back cover there. All right, let's get this out. That's fine. They were just using that as protection. We have the Udaman number 1. I'm not sure what that is. It's kind of cool looking, though. But what I got was I just bought the Comic Tom Women of Marvel number 1, Sabin Rich cover. You know, I love Sabin Rich, so I had to have this one. This one's really beautiful. Okay, awesome comic book. Okay, this is a package of 2 comic books. I paid $35.90. I bought this last November. It feels like it's a pretty solid package. So I think things will be all right. All right, let's open it up and see what's inside. All right, inside this package, we have a little brick here. It just feels like magazine boards, maybe. So not the best protection inside, but at least the outer box was a nice box, so I think we are good. All right, let's get into this. See what we got. Okay, I just got some bubble wrap there. Oh, okay, cool. We have 2 Patsy Walkers. So we have Patsy Walker number 68. It's got a little bit of a subscription crease. A little bit of crease there, but it's actually not too bad. And we have number 49. This is cut right there, so I don't know if it was trimmed. This one might actually have been trimmed. Yeah, I didn't notice that when I was buying it, but I think that's actually a trimmed comic book. Which, it's in bad shape for being trimmed. That's a bummer. I feel like I overpaid a little bit because it's restored like that. It's not good restoration. Trimming is the one, like, I don't mind, you know, tear seals, even a hint of color touch, but actual trimming is the worst because you're just chopping off. It looks like a 1/4 of an inch. Okay, not the end of the world. I don't have 49, so this will be my 49 until I can find a better one. These ones in like every issue from like 20 to like 50 maybe are kind of hard to get. So I'm just happy to have it for now, but I do feel like I overpaid a little bit. I just bought this a couple weeks ago. I paid $130.20. It's for 2 comic books. Actually, let me show you some original artwork I bought a few months ago that inspired me to buy these comic books because these are pretty cool. Okay, so this is a cool stack of original artwork. I don't think any of it is published work, but it's a lot of really cool sketches and stuff. I bought this from one of my regulars. He needed to raise some money. He brought them into the shop, and I wasn't sure what to offer him because, you know, original art is kind of really subjective and whatnot. So I asked him how much he paid. I think he said he originally paid $1,300, but he told me to lowball him because he needed some money. And I really like him. He sells me some of the coolest stuff ever that I get into my collection. I end up keeping most of what he sells me because it's just such amazing stuff like this. So I said, you know what, I'll pay you half of what you paid, $650, I think. He's like, yeah, that's very fair. So I paid $6.50 for the stack. There's a couple pieces in here that are absolutely amazing. A few pieces I might sell later on. I'm not selling them now. I'm just going to keep them because they're all pretty cool. But there's definitely a few that are just going to be in my collection for a very long time. All right, let's start going through these. Okay, first we have this really awesome sketch by Steve Mannion. And there's like a little pencil sketch on the back, which I had not noticed because I haven't taken it out. This is super cool. I wasn't really familiar with this artist, but after I bought this collection of art, I really enjoyed it. I mean, it looks almost like finished artwork ready to be colored. And I just thought it was really cool. So that's what the comic books are going to be that I open next. Let's see, he originally paid $152. I think he bought it at Comic-Con from the artist. And so he sold it to me for $76, which I'm happy with that because I think this is really cool. Okay, and then we have another really cool original Steve Mannion piece. Again, with a little bit of a pencil sketch on the back. And this, again, looks like a finished work of art. This is beautiful. Let's see, he paid $123, so he sold it to me for $61, which I think is an awesome price on this as well. I've become a big fan of this artist now. I'm going to try to get all his comic books. There's not a ton of them, but I'm going to try to find all the ones that he's worked on. I thought that was awesome. Beautiful art. Okay, we had a really quick Eric Larsen Savage Dragon sketch. I always really liked the Savage Dragon. It's one of those 90s Image comic books that I actually do like. A lot of stuff I didn't like. This one I did like. The Ninja Turtles kind of cameoed in a few issues, and I just thought that was cool. He paid $6 originally, so he sold it to me for $3. I mean, why not? I'd buy an Eric Larsen sketch for $3 any day. And then there was this really cool Drew Moss Spawn sketch. It's on kind of like just a cardboard colored. It just looks really, really neat. He paid $85 for this originally, so I gave him $40 for, $42.50. That is really neat. Okay, next we have this Mario Chavez Betty Page sketch. Very beautiful work of art. Let's see, he originally paid $160 for it, so I gave him $80 for that. I don't know if I would normally pay $80 for this, but I thought it was beautiful. Really nice sketch. We have this pencil sketch of Superman by Koi Pham, I believe the artist is named. It's pretty cool. He originally paid $50 for it, so I gave him $25 for that, which is not too bad for original work of art. Okay, we got this cool Wonder Woman sketch from Francesco, I think is the artist's name. I really like this one. Let's see, he paid $60 for originally, so I gave him $30 for that one, which is cool. I'd buy Wonder Woman artwork for $30. That's pretty awesome. We have another really cool Drew Moss artwork. It's Hellboy on red paper, so it's like he didn't even have to color in the character, but, he added a little bit of yellow. I know, it's just a really, really cool sketch. He originally paid $75 for this sketch, so I was able to get it for like $37. I think $37 is a very fair price on that. That's awesome. Love that. Okay, and then the main piece I bought, or the main reason why I was willing to buy the artwork, was that he had this really awesome Jeff Darrow piece of the Shaolin Cowboy versus Spider-Man. I absolutely love this one. I'm a huge Jeff Darrow fan. He's one of my all-time favorite comic artists. And just Spider-Man versus the Shaolin Cowboy, that's amazing. He paid originally $450, which is, I think, kind of high, because I feel like I could have bought something like this directly from Jeff when he's at Comic-Con from like $200-ish, maybe. Maybe it would be more than that. But I paid half of $450, so I did pay $225. You know what? I would buy any Jeff Darrow artwork this big, this awesome, for $200 almost any day. So this is amazing. It goes in my collection. I have a handful of other original Jeff Darrow artwork, so I'm really happy to add this one to my collection. Amazing. All right, let's get to that package. This package inside is all taped up, and this feels like a very solid package. It's going to take me a lot of effort to get into it. Okay, all right. Ooh. Okay, there's a second envelope inside protecting it, and then it's in 2 poster boards. So I think we had some pretty decent protection there. Okay. Okay, the comic books are inside, taped to the board. So we have 2 comic books done by Steve Mannion. I've really become a fan of his artwork after getting that original artwork. I just think it looks awesome. Love the cover. Cool painted back cover. I'm not sure if he did the painting part, although it does say his name in there, so he probably did that as well. So I think this comic book by itself is like $5. And then we have Fearless Dawn, and just a Kickstarter exclusive, so a rarer version. Awesome cover. I love that cover. Awesome back cover. But the reason why I paid so much for these is I believe both of them have artwork inside. Yes, so he drew this original drawing on the interior cover. That is gorgeous. He wrote 7 of 260, so I guess there's only 260 copies of this. I wonder if he did an original sketch on each one. That drawing is awesome. Yeah, so it's a whole book full of his artwork, and it's all really beautiful. Yeah, that is amazing. So happy to get that. Okay, and then we have Fearless Dawn, one shot, and then I think this one maybe didn't have artwork. I don't remember. Yeah, this one has an original drawing on the inside as well. Beautiful. Yeah, you can see the pencil marks and the ink. So yeah, I basically paid $60 each just to get the artwork. But his drawing is fun to me. It's cute, it's whimsical, it's fun. It's over the top. There's just something about it I really enjoy. Yeah, that is awesome. Really happy with those. These are super awesome additions to my collection. Love it. Okay, this package is 2 comic books. I paid $15.70. I just bought these a couple weeks ago. I was actually watching the Comic Collector Geek, and he had mentioned that they optioned these comic books, like maybe a video he did maybe 6 months ago. And I looked on eBay, and I saw them for $15. I figured, why not? Let me grab them before they go crazy. All right, let's open up this package. All right, let me slide these out. So they have it in a UPS flat rate envelope, but like with the ends cut off. With one random piece of, it's weird packaging inside. I don't know if this is the best packaging, but hopefully we are okay. Oh yeah, okay. These I got for a really good price. I don't know what they're actually going for now. If that, $15 for the pair is the price they go for. I'm pretty sure this is the first print. I kind of looked at the way the numbers look. I think the second print looks slightly different. Yeah, it says first printing. So yeah, I don't know if this show will come out, but it's just really cool to get the #1 and the #2 for that price, just in case. You never know. There's always, I like getting stuff like this if the price is cheap, just in case, because if I end up watching this show and I really love it, I'm going to want it. And then if it's $100 at the time, I'm going to be bummed out that I didn't buy it. And if it doesn't become a cool show and it doesn't become expensive, I didn't spend a lot. I still have 2 cool comics for my collection. Okay, this is a comic I just bought a couple weeks ago. I paid $23. It's in a solid box, so this should be all right. All right, let's open up this package. Okay, let's open this. All right, we got comic books it's taped to a piece of cardboard inside. So I should be able to get this out. Oh yeah, okay, this is super cool. We have the Amazing Spider-Man number 528. The sketch variant. I saw this comic book for sale at a Comic-Con last June, and the guy wanted $100. It has a few spine ticks, but I got this for a lot cheaper than that. I almost bought it. I tried to get him to give it to me for $50 because I didn't think it would go for $100. They didn't sell it to me for that, but I'm happy to pick it up on eBay. That's an awesome comic book. I love Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Okay, this is a comic book I bought last November. If I remember correctly, it's a pretty awesome comic book. I paid $99.08. There's a little bit of a crease in the package right there, so hopefully it's okay. I don't know if it's the best looking packaging job, but there's no major creases on the package, so I think we should be good. All right, let's open this up. Okay, let's put another piece of cardboard in there. Oh, they taped it to the cardboard. Okay, that's okay. This is a pretty decent packaging job, even though it's just like a random piece of cardboard. I'm actually happy with that. Hopefully, oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, we have Voodoo number, not sure the number. It's lowish grade, but it's not terrible. I feel like she is kind of faded, but the price I got this for was a really good price. I think this is a Matt Baker cover. If it's not a cover, I know he did the interior artwork. And that's kind of what sold it to me. Oh, this thing is in just some random weird bag with so much tape on it. No. Okay, so we got Voodoo here. Let's look at the back cover. Not terrible. It's a little bit yellow, a little bit of a chip there, but not too terrible. It's actually in pretty decent shape. It's not, destroyed to the point where you can't enjoy it. But the first splash page, they had this in the listing, and when I saw the splash page, I'm like, I had to have that. That's such gorgeous artwork. I just love the way she's drawn in the red. So I ended up buying it just because of the interior artwork, not even because of the cover. So this was number 21. And it's a bit not brittle, but browned. Oh yeah, look at the artwork. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all Matt Baker drawings inside. He probably did the cover. If he didn't do the cover, the interior work definitely. This is a gorgeous comic book. That's the thing, when you get stuff like this slabbed, you just do not have the ability to enjoy the interior artwork. But look how gorgeous these illustrations are. Like, I love being able just to open up an old comic book like this and actually enjoy it. I don't know if I'll actually read it, but maybe I'll read it. We got Kimba. All right, this is a different artist, I think, who did that. And then we got the Coco the Kong Kid. We got Uncle Otto. Yeah, oh, and I'm getting that kind of whiff of the old paper. I love that smell. Okay, that comic is awesome. Really happy with that. Okay, this is a package I bought in, let's see, July. I paid $33.75. I bought it on Mercari. Sometimes you can find some great deals on Mercari. If you haven't tried Mercari yet, I'm going to put an affiliate link in the description below. If you sign up, you get $10 off your first $20 purchase, which basically means you get a $20 comic book for half price. All right, let's open this package and check it out. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Oh, yeah, this one's beautiful. So we have a David Nakayama, is it Black Cat cover? I'm just thrown off by all the white on her, but this is gorgeous. I love all of his negative space covers. I don't have that many. It does look like I got a little ding on that corner, but it's okay. I am really happy with this. I need to get more of these covers that he did last year because I think they're all gorgeous. Okay, this package, it's one comic book. I paid $57.87. I bought it last November. It feels pretty rigid, so I feel like they put a little bit of cardboard inside this cardboard mailer, so it should be all right. All right, let's open this package and see what's inside. Okay, let's pull it out. So they had some cardboard in the middle. So I think oh, this is good. So the comic book they actually taped to the board, so it kept it from it moving and sliding to the edges. So that actually kind of protects it. Like if you see that corner, it looks like it dinged a little bit, but didn't get to the comic book. So that's actually pretty good. All right, let's see what it is. Okay. Oh yeah, this is one I really wanted. This is one of my top wants. So we have Katy Keene number 60, a really beautiful cover. Not terrible condition. It's got some spine ticks. It's probably like a fine. Yeah, I got outbid on one of these for like $100 a few months before this. That was in higher grade, and I got really bummed out on that because I decided I really wanted this one. So when I saw it again in pretty decent shape, not as good as the other one I saw, but still pretty awesome shape, I was happy to get it. Let's actually look at this one. Okay, so we have Katy Keene number 60. Absolutely love the cover. I think it's beautiful. Back cover's in good shape. Yeah, decent mid-grade. Really happy with that. Let's look inside. Oh, that splash page is cool. She's fighting some kind of octopus. So the whole storyline is she's fighting this monster. So it's kind of like an action-adventure storyline. Oh, and there's a alien shooting out there. Wait, let me show you that. Right there, there's like a UFO or something flying out of the water. And then we have a fun Easter pinup. I love the pinup pages. I feel like if I ever have a lot of money, I would want to start collecting the original artwork for all the pinup pages, because I absolutely love them. Oh, and this is a crazy, wacky Easter tale. I love surreal stuff like that. And just some more nice pages. Coloring page. Yeah, that is awesome. So happy with that. I'm down to, I think number 62 is the last big one I really need, and number 20. Those are the two more expensive ones I need, and then I'll be down to just the filler ones in between. All right, awesome. All right, it's another package I bought in November. It's one comic book. I paid $22.14. Just a bubble mailer with a little bit of cardboard inside. I don't know if it's the best packaging job, but we'll see in a minute. All right, let's open it up. Okay, let's pull this out. Again, it's just that envelope. Oh, I hate when people use a cardboard that's got a crease in the middle because it means it's not a solid piece, but one that could be bent very easily. Not the best packaging job. Same thing on this side. Hopefully the comic's okay, though. I don't see it, like, dinged on the corner, so we're probably okay. Okay, Let's look. Ooh, okay, I think we're okay. Nice. So we have Katy Keene fashion book number 15. These fashion books are hard to find in decent shape, and this one looks like it's not too bad. Probably like a 4 to 5. I want to take a look inside. Tape, tape, tape. I hate the tape. Pull the tape off. Boom, like that. Okay. A little bit of gloss. It does look like it has some spotting on it. But there's also a bit of gloss on it. Okay, that is nice. Pretty nice cover too. Oh yeah. Interior artwork is a ton of fun. Oh, look at that. She's wearing a checkered dress. That looks gorgeous. Oh, these are cool. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. I really do enjoy these Katy Keene issues. I just love all the cute illustrations. She's in a cat suit. That's awesome. See that? Like if I could get the original art just for that piece, that would be amazing. Okay, that is cool. Really happy with that. This is a package I bought last October. It's $93.38 for 6 comic books. I forget what's in it. It looks like it's a pretty decent packaging job. I think it'll be okay. It does look like you can kind of see a little bit of the corner right there though. So hopefully nothing got dinged up. But let's open it up and see what's inside. All right, let's see how we are. And so, okay, so he taped everything into the box. That's actually pretty good because the tape helps keep the comics from sliding too much. So they're less likely to get dinged on the corners. All right, let me get it out of the box. All right, so these were around $15 a comic book. Forget what's in here and why I bought it, but we'll find out. Okay, let's see what we have. We have Real Facts Comics number 13. This one is brittle. It looks like it's falling apart. I don't know if I bought it for that issue because that one looks like it's in really bad shape. Brittle comic books. I gotta learn how to stabilize the brittle comic books. That's something I want to learn. But they do bother me because they fall apart when you touch them. It's kind of stressful. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we have Unusual Tales. Ooh, I don't see the number. It says it's a 1.8 and they had it priced at $45. I mean, that might be worth it. It's an old school horror comic book or mystery comic book. That is actually pretty cool. Okay, this is why I bought the lot. So we have Patsy Walker number 29. It has a stain here and a little bit of ripples there, but overall it's not too bad. So yeah, I probably bought it for that. And you know, that one probably would have cost me by itself 40 or 50. So that's half the value of the lot right there. Oh, this is neat. We have Weird Horrors. I don't see the number. It's in low grade. Oh no, number 5. It's low grade, but that is super cool. I want to get a lot more. I think it's a pre-code horror. I want to get a lot more of this kind of stuff. That is amazing. Oh, this is pretty cool looking too. We have Tor number 3. It looks like it's kind of brittle, but that's amazing. Okay, I really like that. And then we have U.S. Marines in Action number 1. Very cool war cover. Okay, so that's a lot of fun. There's a lot of this kind of stuff that I normally don't buy because it's so expensive. But getting a lot like this, $15 each, actually feels pretty awesome. And then, let's say this one was worth $45, so half the value. So it's really like I paid $9 each for everything else, which I think is actually a really good price on this kind of stuff. Okay, awesome. Okay, this is a package of 18 comic books. I paid $227.73. I think it was 18 individual auctions from the seller. I bought it last October. I think it's a lot of really cool Golden Age comic books, so I'm really excited to get into this box. All right, let's open up and see what's inside. Okay, this package came from Comics for Less on eBay. He's super professional. Inside the priority box, he had actually this little, I guess, whatever you would call this kind of box, but that opens up. Very good packaging. And then it's a brick within that box. Awesome. That's what I want to see. Okay, and then inside that brick, he has them in magazine bags with, let's see. He's got a little thing that says open here, so I'm assuming once I open the magazine bag, all the comics will be individual. Very awesome packaging. Yep. All right, let's go through this first stack. These are all individual auctions. Let me see if I can pull up the prices I paid for each one. Okay, so each of these comic books I won as individual auctions And then they all combined together, and I paid one cheaper shipping. I forget how much you charge for shipping, but you know, it's like $10, $12, whatever the price of one package would be. So that's pretty awesome. I had a ton of fun just bidding on all these. This one was $31.69. He listed it as very good plus, which I think it's around a very good, definitely. The spine is in pretty good shape. There's some staining on it a little bit right here. But these Katy Keene fashion books are so hard to find in decent shape, and this is very presentable. I love that. So we have Katy Keene fashion book number 23. Really happy with that. Okay, we have Katy Keene 22. He had this one as a very good plus. I won it for $16.76, which is a great price for, you know, this is our earlier issue of Katy Keene. There's a little bit of fading right there. But yeah, that's not too bad. This is kind of like on the Katy Keenes, I would like to have them at least this kind of condition. It's very presentable. There's a couple distracting things from it, but it's not terrible. And that's, you know, this year I'd like to finish this run, but it's really hard to find issues in a high enough grade that's selling for a price that's low enough that I'm happy to buy it. Very happy with that one, though. That one is awesome. Okay, and then I've been wanting to collect more Joe Palooka comic books. I think they're just very affordable, and I love the artwork on them. This one I won for $8.64. So, like I said, very, very affordable. So, the Joe Palooka number 49 in decent shape. He said it was fine plus, and it's definitely around there. I mean, some spine ticks, but for a Golden Age comic book, very beautiful condition. Okay. Joe Palooka number 50. This one I paid $6.62. Pretty awesome cover. Feels like such, you know, a lot of Golden Age stuff is so expensive. So when you can win stuff like this for $6, $7, $8, feels like a steal. Awesome cover. I love the way the printing is too. It's got, I forget the name of the printing. It's some kind of stone process or something where, I don't know. I just love the way the printing looks because it looks more textural almost. It's really awesome. Joe Palooka number 52. This one was $8.50. Beautiful cover. Very nice condition. Joe Palooka number 54. This one is $7.50. It has a little bit of a subscription crease down the middle, but other than that, it's not too bad. It's got a little bit of a chunk out. Beautiful comic, though. I love that. I love old blue covers and Golden Age stuff. Okay, and then we have Joe Palooka's Battle Adventures, number 69. What an awesome looking cover. This one was $13.38. You know, it's got a little bit of wear right there, but, you know, again, it's not, for this age, this is a decent condition. A lot of stuff in this age, when you see, is torn up and beat up. So having it where, you know, it's a little bit beat up, but very presentable with no major creases or anything. I love it. That's beautiful. Joe Palooka number 43. This one I paid $7.50. It looks really nice. Again, I love the way it's printed. It almost looks like a cartoon, sort of. Like a screen grab, kind of. I'm not sure how to explain it. I just love the way old comic books, when they look like that. That is beautiful. Yeah, so Joe Palooka is definitely a set I want to put together because it's a very affordable comic book to buy. Joe Palooka number 41. This one is $7.63. Love the cover. Really awesome cover. Pretty decent shape. Really enjoyed that. Okay, and then the last one I got was Marines in Action number 11. Pretty awesome looking war cover. This one was $22.27. Feels very affordable. You know, getting a comic book this old for between like $8 and $20 is a ton of fun. Okay, we have a second stack here, which again, if I open it up, it should just pull all out. Okay, yep. Let's see how we get this. Ooh, we got one here. Okay. Okay, we have Joe Palooka number 37. This one was $6.62. Awesome cover. Love it. Joe Palooka number 29. This one was $12.50. Thick issue, too. Okay, and then we have Joe Palooka number 36. Really awesome cover. This one was $6.62. I love the printing. Again, it's got that kind of like textural, almost like a screen grab print to it. The composition is really nice. He's saving the kid. Love the way the water looks. That's a great cover. We have Dale 4-color number 156, a Porky Pig cover. I thought this was really fun. Moon nighttime cover. This one was $12.50. Okay, and then we have Joe Palooka number 17. That's an awesome cover. That one was $22.50. And then we have Joe Palooka number 24. This one was $7.50. And then we have Joe Palooka number 26. This one was $13.50. And then Joe Palooka number 27. This one was $5.50. It says it's detached at one staple, but other than that, it actually looks really decent. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with all these. They were really, really affordable for comics of the age. And I'm going to have a fun time putting this whole run together. I think even number 1 is not going to cost me that, maybe a few $100s. I think this is a set I can put together by the end of the year. If I can find them in decent mid-grade-ish, low mid-grade, like 4s and 5s. That's kind of what I'm aiming for with these. Really happy with that. Okay, so I think this is from the same seller. It's 6 more comic books. I paid $226.40. Yeah, and I got it right at the beginning of November last year. So I'm excited. I think it's more Golden Age stuff. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's dig into this box. Okay, so this package comes from Comics for Less. They're very professional. Check this out. They got like a box that fits in the box perfectly. I know they buy these on purpose to fit into those priority boxes. Take a look. Boop. So we got a brick in there with packing peanuts. So I think there's a couple really, well, not super expensive, but $100 books in here. I think there's at least one. But this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so inside that box there's a brick, and then in the brick they put all the comics in a magazine bag. I gotta just cut some of this tape a little bit. Actually, I don't even have to cut it because it just says open here, and if I open here, I can just slide the comic books out. So that's pretty cool. Boop. All right. Okay, let's see what we got. We got some more Golden Age goodies. Punch and Judy number 9. I paid $15.14 for this one. That staple looks a little bit like it might have been popped. Not 100% sure. I think that one's okay. A little bit ripped. It's like a 3 or 4. They called it very good. I'm not sure if it hits very good. I think there's enough bits of damage on it, but overall, it looks pretty presentable. It's a pretty neat looking comic book. I love the cartoony stuff. Okay, let's see what this one is. Oh, this one's neat. I've always kind of wanted to collect these heroic comics because they all have these really awesome painted war covers. That's a really cool cover. We have Heroic Comic Books number 77. This one I paid $16.50. It looks in pretty decent mid-grade condition. Oh, these are all backwards and forwards. So what we got here? Okay, we have another Heroic Comics. We have number 84. This one I paid $29 for. This one looks like a higher grade. It has a little bit of a crease here, so maybe it's like a fine plus. They list it as a fine, very fine. So yeah, that sounds about right. Awesome cover. I really want to collect a lot more of those. What do we have here? Oh yeah, okay, so we have the Peacemaker number 1. This is the reprint of his first appearance. This one I bought for $11.50. So I bought this one last November, so it was after the Suicide Squad movie came out, so the price came down a little bit. I think this price in this like mid-grade condition, probably like $30-40 now, because the show is so awesome. So yeah, I really wanted this comic book. I thought this comic book was amazing. I do want to get the Charlton first print, but for now, I'm really happy with that. That is cool. Okay, next we have Yanks in Battle number 2. Solid, very good, defined copy. I love the way the gun is lighting up his uniform, so they made that lighter, and then these rounds are darker. Just a really cool cover. Really cool war cover. Ooh, okay, and then this is one of the big boys I bought. Weird Fantasy number 20. Now, it is faded. This is more pink than the red it's supposed to be. I paid $123.76. Absolutely love this cover. Spine looks pretty alright. They called it good, very good, so it's low-ish grade, but it's not terrible. honestly, I just want to collect more of these EC comic books as long as they're not torn up and you can enjoy the line art. Even though the coloring is faded or it's like the wrong color, I still really enjoy this. I think that was a decent price on this. All right, really happy with that. Really awesome, especially these two. Amazing stuff. All right, here's a box I bought last June. I do like to open up all my boxes on video, so some stuff does kind of pile up sometimes. And so far I've been pretty good, but every once in a while I'm afraid that I'm going to open up a box and it's going to be destroyed. Anyway, I paid $41.85 for 12 comic books. Hopefully it's all right. It looks like a pretty decent packaging job. All right, let's dig into this package. Okay, inside the package we have looks like an inside out priority box. And maybe a different kind of box. Oh, someone's proactive box. Okay, open it up. Okay, we have priority mail in the box. Okay, so that's all right. The packaging is not bad, although the comics are not in bags of boards, and it looks like the tape might be sticking. Oh no! Hey, not good at all. Okay, this is okay. I think it's not sticking, but I see some green and other colors, so there might have been a little hint of that cover transferred. Oh, that does not make me happy. Okay, shit packaging. Shit packaging. All right, let me open this up. Get rid of this tape. Okay, squeeze that off. All right, take that off. Okay, can I get these out? I don't even know. This looks like old Golden Age stuff, so I hate. All right, okay, yeah, I see some green here, so it probably took a little bit off of there, but I think we are relatively okay. Okay, all right, it looks like it's a whole stack of Silver Age Archies in really decent condition. Although this one, no, it's chipped on the corner, so it looks semi-decent. Overall, it looks, but it has some hints of wear, so it's not very fine or anything, but the rest of it's like a glossy cover. Like if it wasn't for that little bit of creasing right there and that chip, this would be like a very fine copy. That's a cute little illustration on the back there. Yeah, that's a shame on the chip on the corner, but other than that, it's a nice looking copy. Okay, I'm happy with that. You know, because even though it's not perfect, it's not terrible. Okay, that's a beautiful comic book. Okay, and then we have Betty and Veronica, number 120. So I think all these are going to be mid-ish grade, where they'll have like a couple flaws on them, but overall they're not bad shape for Silver Age stuff. Happy with that. Archie's Pals and Gals, number 30. Gorgeous cover. Okay, not too bad. Archie's Joke Book, number 126. Again, this one looks to be in pretty decent shape. Like no major damage to it. That's gorgeous. Archie 159. Beautiful cover. I love the Silver Age Archie stuff. Cool back cover too. Archie's Joke Book, number 110. Not too bad. Very pretty cover. Condition is decent. Okay, I'm happy with that. Reggie, number 18. Very cute cover. That's got some damage down there, but overall it's not too bad. Like, you know, all these are like 5 to 7s. This is not bad at all. Archie number 161. That's a cool cover. Good shape. Jughead's Jokes number 3. Again, in decent shape, but it does have some chipping on that corner. Other than the chipping, though, it's glossy. It looks nice. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Pep 232. Nice shape. Gorgeous. Oh, this is a fun robot cover. I love this. Archie's Joke Book number 76. I love any of the sci-fi themed Archie covers. That's cool. That one probably has a bit of value to it. And Archie's Joke Book number 73. Awesome cover. I really like that cover. All right, so yeah, that lot is fun. They're pretty decent shape. The shipping was kind of bad. But other than that, I'm happy with that. All right, this is just a graphic novel that got traded into my shop. I thought it looked really cool. So I figured let's just take a quick look at it. Okay, so someone traded this book into my shop, and I decided to keep it because I just thought it looked really cool. I like fairies as a theme, so like a warrior fairy on a frog just looks really cool to me. And the back cover just beautifully illustrated. I love books like this, hardcover, just with a lot of really awesome illustrations and details. And then inside, all the artwork is very detailed as well. I just thought this looked really cool. I'll have to read it to see if I like the storyline, but I definitely really enjoy the artwork. I thought this looked really awesome. Giant splash pages. Gorgeous looking book. Okay, this is a package I bought last September. It looks like I did look at it at some point. Oh yeah, it was a Mercari order. With Mercari, when you get it, you kind of have to look at it and leave a feedback. Otherwise, you can't return it. So with Mercari stuff, I do kind of open and double check it. It's one comic book. I paid $20.80. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, let's see what's in here. This feels like a weird crumpled up pile of cardboard. Can't say I love the packaging. Okay, but hopefully the comic's not even in a bag and board. Whew. Okay, talking about bad packaging. I think we're okay though. It doesn't look like there was any big tears or anything. So we have Patsy Walker number 40. It's actually in relatively good shape. You know, the spine is a little bit beat up. There's a couple little bits of creasing, but it looks relatively clean. Kind of a little bit glossy, which is cool. Back cover's not too bad. A little bit chipped there. All right, I'm happy with that. That is cool. Kind of wish they shipped it better, but at least it arrived in good shape, so I can't complain. And it just, interior pages are just slightly off-white. These are nice. This is a pretty decent copy. Okay, very happy with that. Okay, this is one comic book I bought last December. I paid $18.93. Let's open up and see what's inside. We just have a priority mail brick inside the package. I'm not really the biggest fan of using priority mail cardboard for your packaging, just because it's so thin and flimsy. It doesn't really help that much. Okay, all right, let's slide the comic out. I think it's just one comic. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, okay, we have Patsy Walker number 62. That's a fun cover. Pretty decent shape. It has a little bit of spine wear, but it's not... It looks solid. I don't see any major tears or rips. Oh, this corner is a little bit creased up. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, fun comic book. Okay, this is a box I bought from the artist Victoria Robado. I saw her stuff at New York Comic Con. It's really cute and whimsical. And I meant to buy something. I filmed it, and when I was editing, I was like, oh man, I forgot to buy some stuff from her because it just looks so cute. And so I ended up ordering 3 or 4 of her different books that she had. And I think I spent about $100. I forget. But they're really cute and fun. Let's take a look through this box and see what I got. Alright, let's open this up and check out everything in here. Her stuff is just really cute and whimsical. I really like the display she had at Comic-Con. So we have a bookmark. Very cute. Just, okay, we got a little letter. Okay, we have a coloring book. Really cute. I really like the way she draws cartoon girls. They're really adorable. Oh, not sure how well you can see these. So I thought that was really neat. I know when I saw them at Comic-Con, I was like, oh, I gotta buy those. I just didn't want to carry the weight around. And then we have the Witchtober 31 drawings from October 2020. So these are probably all her October drawings that she did. I think these books were maybe like 10 to 20. See if we could see a couple of these. Yeah, the cute little witch drawings. Those are adorable. She also signed it, which is awesome. Which I think I'm gonna have to keep the receipt because that also looks like her handwriting right there. Okay, and then the big, more expensive one is the Prismatic book, which is a beautiful hardcover. We got like the rainbow foil right there. Oh, there's a little card right there. That's cool. So this book is just really nice quality. It's not like a really cheap made one, but one that's professional and clean. And then just probably a whole ton of pages of beautiful, cute illustrations. Yeah, these are awesome. Super cute stuff. I'm really happy with that. All right, awesome. I love buying books like this from different artists just because they're fun to have. And it's a whole book full of artwork, right? You could buy a print or two if you like an artist, but if you can get a whole big book full. There we go. It's like, she's got little mini versions of everything in the back here, so that's cool. It's got little merch pages talking about her merch and stuff. A little bit about her style. Now she creates the stuff. So that's a fun little chapter. But then we just have page after page of these adorable, colorful illustrations. Yeah, I love it. If I could buy books like this every day, I would buy books like this every day. Literally have a whole library full. All right, that was awesome. Okay, this is a package of one comic book. I bought this last October. I paid $45.88. It's in a bubble envelope. I never like bubble envelopes unless it's like a box inside. It just feels like some cardboard. Hopefully it's okay. I guess we'll find out in a minute. All right, let's open it up. Okay, let's see what we got in here. It's a manila envelope in the bubble envelope. It does feel like there's some cardboard there, so it's not completely unprotected. I just don't understand why people don't ship stuff in a box, though. Yeah, it's one of those jerry-rigged cardboards where they use the piece with the crease there, so it's not... You know, if you use a piece of cardboard that's already pre-folded like that, it's not going to be strong protection. But let's see what the comic book is. Ooh, it looks like an error. Ooh, okay, we have Patsy Walker number 9 in really good shape. Wow. Does look like I have a printing error. I gotta take that one out. Okay. Wow, that is pretty high grade. I don't see any damage. You know, it's got a little bit of wear, but it's not terrible. Back cover's pretty white. You know, you see some hints of age, just like the ink's bleeding through, but it's not terrible. And then the pages are white. Wow, this one is really nice condition. That's a fun splash page there. Yeah, and then this page right here with the editorial or the letters, they just didn't cut it right, so it's an error. That's a neat comic book. That's an error. It's in high grade. It's probably like a 6, maybe even a 7, because I'm not seeing really anything on the spine. It looks slightly misaligned there, but I don't think it's cut. It doesn't look small. I'll have to compare this to the other issues I have from that era. I think they're just cut funny, because on the back here it looks like it's, no, I don't know. I'm gonna look into that just to see if it's trimmed, because other than that, it looks like it's in really good shape. And I'll have to see if other ones are off. I don't see number 9 that often though, so that is an amazing comic book for the price. All right, wow. All right, this is a package I bought last November. It's 6 comic books. I paid $30. Oh, you know what it was? This was, I ordered from this guy and he sent me the wrong thing. I didn't realize it because I don't open up my packages. But then he wrote me and he's like, oh, I think I found the comic books I owe you and I didn't ship them. So I opened up the package he did send me, which I guess I haven't shown you guys yet, so I'll be in a later video. So he let me keep those comic books and he shipped me the lot I actually ordered. And if you look, he shipped everything in top loader. So that's actually kind of cool. So I'm really excited to go through these. It's, I think, some fun cartoon Golden Age stuff. All right, let's take a look through this package and see what I got. Okay, so this is the replacement package. I know I bought 2 other lots from this guy, so those are going to be in a later video, I think, because I don't think I put them into this video. I do like that they're all in top loaders, though. That's kind of funny. Oh, yeah. I love the old cartoon stuff, and what I love about the cartoony stuff is I did grow up getting some of this kind of stuff as a kid because my grandma would give it to me. But it's also really affordable. So you get fun old school comic books for the price of a new comic book, right? $5 each. New comics are what, $4 to $5 each? So that's amazing to me. And this is in decent shape. You know, some acid burn and stains, but other than that, not too bad. So we have Marmaduke Mouse, number 19. Love that. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories, number 160. I love the old school Disney comics. This is, yeah, it looks in decent shape. I definitely, the Walt Disney Comics and Stories, I think I'm going to try to collect between 1 and 200 this year. I have a whole bunch already. I feel like that 100 issue run I could probably do relatively affordable. And then I'll start working on the older ones, which are not affordable. Okay, Tom and Jerry comics. It doesn't say the number, so it might be a Dell 4-color. It looks in decent shape though. Beautiful cover. I think a Tom and Jerry comic book is the very first comic book I ever bought. I remember my brother bringing me to the local bookstore that sold comic books when I was little, probably about 4 years old, 5 years old. And he really wanted me to pick out a comic book. So I picked out a Tom and Jerry. It was a yellow cover. I don't remember exactly what it looked like, But yeah, Tom and Jerry was a cartoon I really loved as a kid. So I love collecting the Tom and Jerry comics. Okay, and then we have Kilroy's number 24. Love these covers. They're just cute and whimsical. I love stuff like this. It does have some acid stains here that might be cleanable. Not 100% sure. Oh, it's got some dog ears there. So it needs a little bit of work, but it looks like the bones are there. It looks like it's relatively decent shape. I do want to put a set of these together, so I really like that. That's awesome. Then we have the Kilroy's number 22. Again, a fun, whimsical, comic-y cover. Love that. Not terrible shape, pretty decent. And then Walter Lanz's New Funnies. It doesn't say the number, so I'm guessing this is a Del 4 color. That is cool. I do like Woody Woodpecker as well. Again, I love collecting this old school cartoony stuff because it's so affordable. And it's fun, and you're getting a comic book that's, what, 60, 70 years old for the price of a new comic book. That's kind of amazing. Okay, this is a package I bought last October. I paid $65.25. It's for one comic book. I'm guessing it's a Golden Age comic book. It's manila envelope. It feels like a cardboard brick inside. Not 100% sure. Shipping can be so shoddy sometimes with comic books. So you never know what you're going to get until you open it. Okay, let's open this package and see what's inside. All right, let's pull it out. These manila envelopes, whenever people use them to ship, it always worries me. It's kind of how well they package it inside. So it's kind of a brick, but the corners are exposed, so that's not the best way. But the corners don't look like they were dinged, so I think the comic should be all right. All right, let's see. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that is cool. So we have Teen number 35. It has Patsy Walker, Cindy, and I believe one other character is featured in Teen. Not too bad. It's got some spine damage, but overall, it's a solid mid-grade copy. Oh, and I think there's a little bit of water damage right there, but I saw that, but it actually looks better in person than I remember. And I kind of want to experiment on cleaning water stains a little bit. So that's something I might work on after I experiment on a lot of cheaper books first. But I'm really happy with that. This is a beautiful cover. I love it. Kind of want to look inside. I love it. I love looking at these old comic books. Again, I always say pull the tape off. I don't care if it messes up the bag because I'm going to rebag and board it later. I just don't want the tape to get stuck on the comic itself. Okay. Cover looks pretty solid. I don't see any major creases or anything. Back cover looks pretty nice. Yeah, and it feels supple. It doesn't feel... Oh yeah, the pages look pretty nice. Now, the interior, it looks like it is aged a little bit, and you see a little bit of the water stain. That's weird. It's like the middle here got the acid burn, but the edges didn't. That is kind of weird. I wonder how that happened. Very interesting. But the pages are just slightly off-white. They're actually really nice, and they feel very supple. I don't feel... Oh, Margie's the other guy. That's right. Margie's in there. I don't feel like any of the pages are brittle. That's a nice copy. Awesome. There's not a ton of issues of these to get. I think it switched over the Teen at like... It was a superhero title that switched over the Teen. I forget what issue they switched over, but I think there's only a dozen of them you have to get all the Patsy Walker ones. So those I'm working on a little bit. They're more expensive, though. They're kind of hard to get. Beautiful comic book, though. Really happy with that. Okay, this is a package I bought last October. It's one comic book. I paid $32.56. Again, it feels like a brick within the manila envelope or bubble envelope. So, hopefully it's all right. All right, let's open up the package and see what's inside. All right, let's see how this looks in here. Okay, we've got cardboard. It's a cardboard brick. Doesn't look like the cardboard was damaged, although it looks like they shipped it. It was in a Mylar, and the Mylar just stuck out the end. So that's kind of goofy. But let's see how good it looks. Oh yeah, this comic is awesome. So we have Wings number 107, a Fiction House comic book. The top looks really nice. The bottom looks a little bit brittled or aged. So it's probably in a stack where the bottom like this was sticking out a little bit and that got more of the air. Other than that, though, it's a pretty decent looking copy. I'm really happy with that. I don't want to look at it. Yeah, that's very vibrant. Other than the bottom edge having that kind of brittled edge, the rest of the issue looks really nice. And you can tell too, like here, there's a little acid burn, but the top looks really nice. Let's look inside a little bit. Oh yeah, the interior graphics are really cool. King of the Congo. Yeah, this is neat. I love this. I've been enjoying collecting the Fiction House stuff. I definitely think this year I'm going to be collecting a whole ton more. Okay, this is one comic book. I bought this last August, so it's a little bit older. It's one comic book. I paid $35.06. Feels like a brick within the bubble envelope. It said do not bend everywhere, so it wasn't bent. But hopefully the comic is okay inside. All right, let's open up this package and see what's inside. Okay, all right, let's pull this out of the bubble envelope. It's a cardboard brick with plastic, so it looks like there might be a slight crease right there, but hopefully it doesn't affect the comic. So yeah, it looks like the board has a slight warp in it, but I think the comic book is relatively unscathed. Very happy about that. So we have Katy Keene Charm. I think this was a one-off comic if I remember correctly. I don't think it was a numbered series. Yeah, it just says volume 1, number 1, but I think they just did one issue. Very fun cover, though. I love that. What I love about the Katy Keene, I just love how fashionable she is and just how colorful and vibrant the artwork is inside. Just like, look at the splash page. There's always these fun, fashionable splash pages. She's in a fun, like, towel dress there. That's weird. And then you have pages where she's got these fairy outfits on and ballerina dresses and more fashionable. It's like page after page of just wonderful, whimsical artwork. Oh yeah, this is so much fun. But yeah, if you like kind of old school fashion, colorful graphics like this, these are a ton of fun to collect to me. I mean, that's why I'm collecting them. I want to try to finish off my Katy Keene collection this year if I can. Awesome. Okay, this is a package I bought last November. I paid $99.85 for one comic book. I think it's a Golden Age comic book. It does look like I opened it at one point. I probably opened it up just to figure out what it was because I couldn't figure out the tracking. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Now, let's pull this out of here. So we had cardboard within the bubble envelope. Oh, it looks like it's sticking out a little bit. Hopefully it arrived okay. Oh yeah. So we have Sheena, Queen of the Jungle number 8 in decent shape. It's probably like a fine plus. I like getting the Fiction House comics in at least this grade. These I kind of want a higher grade just because I really enjoy them so much. And I don't want any that are like even 4s maybe a little bit too low. I want like 5s, 6s, 7s, 10s. Don't think I could afford that. But yeah, that is a beautiful comic book. Let's just take a quick look at it. And I open a comic like this that's got the tape. I remove the tape and put it there like that because I'm always afraid of tape pulls. I've had too many tape pulls in the past. Very vibrant colors on this. Back covers in pretty decent shape. You know, a little bit of damage there, but not too bad. Yeah, this is gorgeous. Oh yeah, look how fun and colorful it is inside. Yeah, this is cool. All right, really happy with this comic book. Amazing stuff. Amazing. Awesome. Okay, this is a package that was sent to me by the artist Tim Tyler, who does Rat House books. He sent me a couple just to check out. So let's open the package and check out the comic books. I don't know what's in here yet. I opened it up really quickly because I didn't know what it was, and I saw those comic books. I was like, oh, all right, let me throw it into a comic haul. All right, let's open this package and see what's inside. Okay. He wrote a letter. Let me check it out. It says, "Hi there, my name is Tim Tyler. I'm a 35-year-old vet of the indie comic industry," if you can call it that. That's very cool. "I've worked on created or published titles such as Blood Rain, Razor, Faust, Red Star, and lots of others. I enjoy watching your vids and thought I'd send you a pack of some of my newest books. If you think you would do okay in your store, I definitely can get you more. Hope you like them, Tim. rathousecomics@gmail.com. Okay, let's check these out. Sounds like some indie, maybe some horror stuff, maybe some, I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. I'm seeing like a little troll creature right there. So I'm assuming like horror type stuff. Okay. That's a cool cover. We have, what is it? Rat House Comics, Age of End, #1. Black and white interior, but really nice looking artwork. Okay, yeah, I really like that. That one's cool. We have The Collected Fiends of Fearland, number, I don't see the number. It just says fall 2020. So it looks like a horror magazine. Oh yeah, this is cool. Really neat. I love stuff like that. And then we have Grail 1. Looks like a sci-fi horror cover. It's like a astronaut zombie dude. And yeah, this one looks cool too. And there's some color pages. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that looks really neat. And then we have Bolt Action #2. That's cool. I like the cover a lot. A Rat House magazine. I do like that these are in big magazine formats. It's very gruesome, but cool looking artwork. All right, that's really neat. Thanks, Tim. I really appreciate the little package of fun stuff you sent me. It's really cool stuff. Thank you. Woo, that was a ton of fun. I plan on doing a lot more comic book videos this year. At least try to do one a week if I can. And I hope to have a lot of fun this year and add a lot of cool comic books to my collection.